and Rajesh ji are here with me. I have come basically all the way from Karnataka to do a press conference on the 4th rally that we will be having. 4th September we will be having a rally in Delhi. That rally will be against rising prices, inflation, unemployment and rising poverty in the country. That rally in Hindi we have called it as Mehengai Pe Halla Bol. Mehengai Pe Halla Bol. Mehengai is price rise in inflation. Halla Bol is against it. So Indian National Congress will be organizing this rally on 4th September in Ram Leela Maidan grounds. Lakhs and lakhs of people from all over the country will be joining in Delhi. Lots of people from Kerala will also be joining this rally in Delhi. As you all know that Congress has been raising this issue both within the parliament and outside the parliament. Especially in the last session, the entire session was whitewashed because of these issues. The government didn't want to discuss anything on inflation, they didn't want to discuss anything on unemployment, rising prices, GST on food products, and all these issues we wanted to have discussion both in Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. The government didn't agree to have any kind of discussion. So for that thing, we had to raise this issue both within the parliament and also on the streets of Delhi and in the entire country. From June 2021 till now, we had 7 All India protests and demonstrations and public awareness programs on price rise basically. Because the government of India, especially led by Mr. Narendra Modi, has been trying to divert the real issues of the people, and then they are taking to other issues which are not the real issues of the people. They are just trying to divide the country, polarize the country, emotional issues, divide issues and so on. You all know that Narendra Modi, while campaigning in 2014 election, 2019 election and all the state, during the state elections, he kept on promising so many things to the people of this country. He said there will be jobs, he said there will be no price rise, he said there will be no unemployment, he said all kinds of things. But now what are we seeing now? First, if you look at petrol, diesel and gas, continuously petrol, diesel and gas rates are being rising continuously, especially when the international crude oil price is coming down. When UPA government was there, international crude oil per barrel was $135 to $140. At that time, we were giving petrol at 65 to 70 rupees per litre and diesel from 55 to 65 rupees at that time. But now, when the international crude oil price has come down to $90, $85, they are continuously raising the prices. Now it is 100 plus for petrol and almost 100 for diesel now. So we want to ask the Prime Minister and the Bharatiya Janata Party government, so this differential amount of over 30 to 35 lakh crores of rupees, where has that money gone? Why are they burdening the common man? Why are they harassing the common man? And these petrol, diesel and gas rates are having a cyclical effect in our economy, because of which there is now price rise of every commodity in the country. During 2019 election, Narendra Modi ji said that there is no GST on food products. He was boasting like anything. There is no GST on food products. Now in 2022, there is GST on everything. On milk, on curd, on lassi, on buttermilk, on wheat flour, jaggery, honey. You name anything. Now they have levied GST on everything. We asked for discussion in the parliament, but they are not ready for a discussion in the parliament on GST on food products. Because of which the common man is suffering, because of which the poor people cannot even afford to have milk to their small babies. They cannot have to have milk for early morning tea. So this is the kind of situation that is there in the country. We have been continuously asking for not only discussion but to control prices of all these essential commodities. This is again, over and above this, there is completely unemployment in the country, as you all know. Only in central government there are about 15 lakh jobs which are vacant. Sanctioned positions are vacant, about 15 lakh jobs. That is about 30 to 32% of the sanctioned posts are vacant. But the government is not ready to announce that jobs and take people for the jobs that are there. And then in state government there are so many jobs which are left vacant, for which we have been asking you please call for all these jobs so that the people of the country the youth of the country can have jobs. because there are anti-youth policy, anti-student policy of this government, now the youths are not in a position to forget about getting government jobs. There is no private jobs also. Over and above that, the government has come out with Agnipath scheme, which says that you can only be a contractual army man, you cannot be a permanent army man. There are lakhs and crores of young people who want to serve the country, who want to fight for the country, who want to be in the army and the armed forces. But this government has come out with a contractual job position which will be there only for 3.5 years or maximum 4 years. That too in between 17 years of age and 21 years of age. So I don't know why the government is coming out with these kind of specialist schemes. Probably they don't have money to give pension for the army men. At one point they said army people have to be respected, you are all fighting against army people, all kinds of things they were boasting. Now they don't have money for the army people itself. They want to cut down the size of the army, which is about 15 lakhs now. They want to bring it down to 7 to 8 lakhs of Indians. So during these difficult times, when China is intruding in our country, when Pakistan is showing eyes to us, when Bangladesh is creating problems, when there are already problems in Sri Lanka, during this time, how can you have a temporary army? How can you cut down the army, size of the army? I don't know what the government is doing. So this is the reason why Congress party says that all these policies need to be discussed in the parliament. These policies need to be discussed and debated in the parliament. Only then we can find a solution to that. When we ask for discussion, Nirmala Sitharaman, the finance minister, gets up and says that we are levying GST only to those products which is below 25 kgs. Above 25 kgs, we are not levying GST. I don't know what kind of an answer was this. See, poor people will buy something which is half kilo or 1 kilo or 2 kilo. Only rich people will buy which is beyond 20-25 kilos bags. So that means you are taxing the poor and you are benefiting your crony capitalist friends, that are the rich people in this country. Otherwise, the economic philosophy of our country is you tax the rich and then you help the poor. But they are reversed it now. They are taxing the poor and helping the rich. So these are the things that are happening in this country. Indian National Congress has been fighting against price rise, against inflation, against unemployment, against poverty. I just want to make a point. When UPA 1 and UPA 2 was there, we had put about 20 to 23 crores of people from below poverty line to above poverty line. Now the data says that about 18 to 20 crores of people have been again brought below poverty line. Now they say this is because of COVID. But whatever it is, the MSME sector is closed. Migrant workers have gone back to their villages. Manrega, they are not giving enough funds, because of which poverty is increasing. So against all these things, Indian National Congress will be having a huge rally at Ramlila Maidan grounds on 4th of September in Delhi. Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party has been raising all these issues, the issues which concerns the common man of our country, the issues which concern the common people of our country, the issues which concern the poor people of this country. Right from Sansad to Sadak, that is from street to the parliament, we have been raising this issue. For seven times we had all India protest and demonstration, and about 70 MPs were arrested on 5th of August when we were demonstrating on Vijay Chowk outside the parliament in Delhi. 4 times about 50-60 MPs, Congress MPs were arrested in Delhi while fighting against price rise. So now we will have a massive show in Delhi so that the people of this country are made aware, and at the same time the government is forced to bring back the GST rate. Government is forced to bring back the petrol, diesel and gas rate. Government is forced to announce these jobs, especially in central government and in the PSUs, which they have been stopping for a long time. So I think I wanted to bring to your notice all these things. That's the reason why I am here. I am thankful for all the KPCC office bearers who are sitting with me. And I appeal to all the congressmen and also the common people to join us on the 4th of September in Delhi, so that we can raise our voice against this fascist government. Thank you so much.
Any question now?
Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, AICC President, Rahul Gandhi and all the senior leadership will be there. I think let me stick to this what you call this fourth rally. I'll not deviate into other issues. But the fact remains that nevertheless I would like to say that when Mr. Rahul Gandhi ji is taking up this Bharat Jodo Yatra, when there's so much of division in our country, when so much of polarization is happening in the country, when people are being divided on the lines of caste, community, language, region, political party, ideologies and all those things, when he is taking such an Herculean task of walking for 3,500 kilometers for 150 days in the entire country, I think this is first of its kind post-independence. So during this time, I think all senior, junior, youngsters, students, all congressmen should unite and strengthen his hand so that he and the Congress party can once again unite the people of our country. I don't think anything will affect the Yatra because the Yatra will be taken up by all the congressmen all over the country. Crores and crores of congressmen will be participating. Not just the congressmen, we have appealed to all the like-minded parties. We have appealed to all organizations and associations. We have appealed to all cultural, social organizations, civil society groups. You must have seen the photo of that about 250 civil society organizations from all India, all over the country had come and met Mr. Rahul Gandhi. They all will be the part of this big movement to unite country once again. I have given a bit of data in my press note. You can use that. You can use that for it. Yeah. Fourth. That 5th August is the one. That is the date when we were all arrested. About 70 MPs were arrested. 5th August. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you so much.